This is the first half of Chapter 6. Gonna load our save file.
Half a month
September
after the
15th.
incident at Corellia Fortress, a sense of lingering unease still hung over the Empire. The government increased patrols by the Railway Military Police as part of their counter-terrorism measures, while the Noble faction bolstered their provincial armies. There were even rumors that they'd hired several Jaeger Corps. At the center of everything was the Imperial Liberation Front. They had allied with a terrorist group from the Republic of Calvert to attack the trade conference in Crossbell, and as we'd seen firsthand, had attacked Corellia Fortress in an attempt to fire the 2 railway guns stationed there. They'd made it abundantly clear that they were no mere insurgents. These were dangerous people we were dealing with. And following their attempts to target Chancellor Osborne and the Reformist faction, rumors started to spread of a possible connection between the Imperial Liberation Front and the Noble faction itself. Meanwhile, new information was filtering in from Crossbell that surprised us all. During the conference, one of the representatives of Crossbell's state government made the daring declaration that Crossbell would soon declare its independence, breaking free from its neighbors Calvert and Erebonia. To no one's surprise, both the Imperial government and the Noble faction dismissed it as nothing more than delusional raving. But one thing was clear: that declaration only served to increase the tension in Erebonia and across the continent.
Kitty! Hey, you made it.
On a cool, clear autumn day, the Academy's prestigious board of directors gathered for their first meeting of the year.
This is the first half of another chapter, which means the field study is next week and everything before the field study is this week. So we're going to be doing more errands for the student council and going through another level of the old schoolhouse dungeon. We know how these halves of chapters work at this point.
And that concludes my biannual report.
Good, good. It seems the Academy is running like a well-oiled machine. No administrative issues to speak of. Student performance is sitting comfortably above the national average on exams and on general aptitude tests, too.
The second-year students seem to be having a banner year as well. The Student Council President, in particular, has built up an outstanding array of extracurricular achievements.
Will you?
Well, she attended last month's trade conference.
The last
From what I
field
hear,
study is pretty
she put the
interesting.
professional secretaries to shame. I only wish the conference could have ended on a more positive note.
I'll say, the share prices of my company have been on a real roller coaster ride ever since.
Undoubtedly, what happened at the trade conference has wreaked havoc on the economy as a whole. But moving on.
Prince Olivert
I
is an
couldn't help but
interesting
notice in
character.
recent exam reports that Class 1 and 2's academic performance seems to be slipping. Perhaps the preferential treatment given to the upper-class students is hindering their scholastic development?
Well,
Noctius'
students belonging
father
to
is
the
just like
nobility
he
are
is.
allowed to return home during August
And
to learn more about their family's land.
His dislike of the
It's a
nobility
tradition here, but
apparently
I can't help but
colors
wonder if we've
everything
outgrown
he
the need
says.
for in this modern age.
If I may, traditions accumulate and hold meaning only so long as they're preserved. Our nation's culture, its arts, its social classes, all are rich with tradition that makes Erebonia what it is. And I believe we have a duty to protect and uphold them. After all, does not this very institution champion the ideals of its founder, Emperor Drycles?
Indeed it does. Though I've always understood Drycles' intent to be the founding of an academy for the people. Even 200 years ago, when education was seen as the province of the nobility, male commoners were permitted to enroll. Today, we have plenty of young women attending, and the commoners easily outnumber the nobles on campus. Perhaps it's time we started taking strides to realize Emperor Drykel's true ideal.
Well, let's remember that Prince Oliver,
conceptions here. Commoners
the one that
were
designed the
permitted to
idea
attend,
of
but
Class
only as
7 to begin with.
Retainers served knights, who served
And
lords, who
because
served the emperor.
Erebonia doesn't
That's
really
the
have
way
a
that
bracer
Erebonian
guild
society
anymore
functioned.
in most of its areas,
From that vantage, the structure
it's
of the academy
kind of
in its
given
earlier
these
days
young folks
certainly seems to have embodied that social
a
order.
lot of visibility into the
And if
issues
that's
that
so,
are
what is there to suggest
causing
that
a
it's not
lot
the
of
social
problems
order
in
itself that has
Erebonia, the
become the
divide
aberration?
between the
Well,
Reformist faction and the noble faction.
For one, if that were the
And
case,
where
it
that's
would be
going.
far easier for me to see my
They've,
views
prob-
put into
they've
practice.
probably had more visibility into that than
I
a
can
lot of
hardly
adults.
get a word in edgewise between.
So,
I'd certainly enjoy a
that's
return to the way things were in Drykel's
Oliver's
time.
plan
at least in that
kind of
particular respect.
working out as intended, I guess.
Our apologies, Your Highness.
well, our role here is to consider your views and work toward implementing them.
See what I mean? Would you be so kind as to help me out here, Principal?
I'm here to moderate this board. It wouldn't do for me to express my position on the issues at hand. That said, I'm sure your passion for reform will triumph in the end, Your Highness.
I suppose I should have known better than to look to my old teacher for sympathy.
It warms my heart to see such a fine teacher-student relationship.
Now, if I may, I'd like to steer this discussion toward a rather timely topic. We've already touched on the issues regarding the Orbal Net and the Orbal Staves, but I'd like to stress again that the adoption of new security measures for the Orbal Net should be a top priority.
Well, I'm certainly inclined to agree.
The Orbal Net is a rather
We'll have to
primitive
rely on the
internet
Foundation directly, as things are looking
that
a
was
little
first
shaky with the
introduced in
IVC.
Crossbell,
You can leave that to
And
me.
contributed somewhat to
The other matter I'd like to review
security
is the
incident
use
at
of,
Guerrilla
or more
Fortress
specifically, we
during
need to talk about how
the
Class
last
7 should operate from here on out.
chapter, where autonomous tanks started going out of control
Setting
because
aside the
of
fact that my daughter is a member of
something
Class
getting
7. I think we need to reconsider how the class should be run, in light of what happened at Guerrilla Fortress. While it certainly proved an excellent chance to see what the Arcus units are capable of, I have serious doubts about whether we should carry on with these field studies, given the current political climate.
It would be difficult to do so, I admit. With the terrorists at large and the problems in Crossbell unresolved, these are uncertain times.
At the very least, I believe it may be in the class's best interest to cancel this.
No,
month's
don't
units.
cancel the field
We
study.
can always resume them once the terrorists have been arrested and the situation in Crossbell calms down.
Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. I'm sure you all recognize the words of Emperor Drykel's. They become something of a school motto here. It's my belief that Class 7's actions at Guerrilla Fortress perfectly embody the spirit of that directive. They stood together to stop a tragedy in the making and, in a sense, protected the foundation of our world. No one ordered them to do it. They took action of their own free will, because they knew in their hearts what was right. Some might call it recklessness. Some may think it rash. Some may even venture to call it hubris. However, as chairman of this academy, I'm incredibly proud of what the brave young men and women of Class 7 achieved.
Your Highness.
Troubled times may lay in store for Erebonia, and for the entire continent in the months and years to come. But I believe that makes something like Class 7's field studies all the more significant. The experiences they're having now will help them find the strength and the means to press on through adversity. I can't be the only one who feels this way, can I?
So
They do
we
seem
are
to
going to
be
have
showing
to study
remarkable
this
growth.
chapter.
Although I have no idea how much my daughter is really capable of, immature as she is.
Sniping at her daughter.
I could say the same of my hothead of a son.
I do wonder about my brother sometimes. However, it does seem
All
that
these
enrolling
board
at this
members
academy
talking
is
trash
helping
about our
start
party
breaking
members.
out of it.
With the Academy Festival coming next month, we hadn't even planned a field study. So the issue at hand is just whether to hold a field study at the end of this month or not. I'd like to ask those in favor of going ahead with this month's field study to please raise their hands.
All right. I'd like to begin by taking everyone's ideas for our class's part in the school festival. The festival will run for 2 days next month, the 23rd and the 24th. Equipment setup and the other preparatory work will begin in the afternoon 2 days before the start of the festival. But there's a lot of preparation needed before we get to that point, and the sooner we get that underway,
37.
That's all the more reason to figure out what exactly we want to do. Some of our options include displays, events, stage shows, and cafes. Does that sound right, Crow?
Yeah, though no class I know would settle for just some simple display. I mean, come on, no one ever said, boy, we better rush to get in the line for that display.
Well, either way, I'd like to start by soliciting some ideas from all of you. We're just brainstorming right now, so feel free to say whatever comes to mind.
Nope, no one has a clue.
Would it kill you all to give just a teensy bit of cooperation?
I know. It's just...
It's kind of hard to focus right now.
You're one to talk, standing up there with your nervous fidgeting.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
The board of directors is in session as we speak, deciding what'll happen to our class.
And those of us with family members who sit on that board probably have even more cause for concern.
You can say that again. We can't even be sure whether there'll be a field study this month.
That's about the long and short of it. With everything that happened during last month's field study, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if they just canceled it.
I can't say I have any particular feelings of attachment to our field studies, but I refuse to accept needless changes to our curriculum, especially with my brother involved in the decision-making process.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Makes sense to me. We also have to account for the fact that going on our field study means that much less time to prepare for the festival. So, as you can see, it presents a bit of a problem.
Man, look at you guys taking this all seriously.
I probably should have asked a little earlier, but what's this festival you guys keep talking about?
Wait, seriously?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have gone over that for your benefit.
Every year, the students here organize and put on a school-wide festival. There are stage events, food stalls, and all kinds of things to see and do. And it generally falls to each of the first-year classes to provide the main attractions.
Yeah, participating is optional for the second years, since by this point they're usually focusing on their future careers. Oh, and each of the clubs generally get involved too.
Huh, that sounds fun. In that case, we have to do something. We can't just let the other classes roll over us because we're small. You say that, but I've already had one of the girls from Class 1 bluster up to me declaring that this time victory will be all ours.
What? It must have been Ferris. That sounds exactly like something she'd say.
Well, Class 1 does seem to have had it in for us ever since the midterm results were announced.
If it's all the same, I'd rather not see the House of High Arms claim yet another nominal victory. But we need to account for the fact that our class is markedly smaller than theirs is.
Who they are talking about when they talk about House High Arms.
It'd help if we at least knew what the other classes are doing.
It kind of seems like everyone's having trouble staying focused.
Come on, everyone, get it together.
Instructor Sarah?
Isn't this a self-study period?
Oh, it was. But I thought you all might like to know that the Board of Directors meeting just adjourned a few minutes ago. So I decided to skip along down here and be the first to break the news.
Then?
What about our next field study? Are we still on?
The Chancellor's not the only one with a little too much iron in his blood, because the board voted unanimously to have you continue your field studies.
You mean it?
So that's how it is.
You know, even though they're always hard work, I actually feel a little relieved.
Considering all that happened last month, we'll need to be especially careful this time around.
Still, it feels like our field studies are a big part of who we are as a class.
Yeah.
They're kind of a pain, but oh well.
We should be grateful to His Highness and the directors.
That's good news!
Seeing the hard road and the easy road, then picking the hard one anyway. That's youth for you.
It also sounded like His Highness and the directors will be taking off in pretty short order. So I'll let you guys out of study hall early to go see them if you want.
Oh.
If you say so.
I think I'll take you up on that.
So many limos.
Still, I wasn't expecting to find myself indebted to you again so soon. Without your intervention, the Chancellor and I would have met our maker in Crossbell.
Don't mention it.
We're just relieved you're all okay, Your Highness.
Indeed. I'm glad you were able to focus on making a positive contribution at the conference.
I wish I could tell you that's exactly what I did. I could scarcely find a place to chime in once the Chancellor and the Republic's president got going. Though the mayor of Crossbell managed to dumbfound even them.
I don't remember the mayor of Crossbell that well. It's been a while since
Hard to believe it could actually happen.
Playthrough of the Crossbell games.
Both Erebonia and Calvert,
but it's somebody important.
The likelihood of it actually happening is incredibly low. Still, they're planning to hold a referendum on the issue to see if the population is in favor of it. So there'll be plenty more chances for disputes to break out over the issue.
Well, neither of them want to lose all that sweet tax revenue from Crossbell. Half of it flows into the provinces
So our party for the next field study is basically going to be the opposite of what it was.
Milliam. Oh, I swear, this kid has all the delicacy of a rock to the face.
For the last field study.
So
That's
you're
not
Milliam, are you?
Wait.
I was hoping for a chance to see the famous Eric Getlem in action, though.
Oh, sure thing. Come on, Lamb!
Whoa there. Cool your jets.
I'm not sure this is the best place to call out Eric Getlem. Just a hunch.
Lame.
Objection overruled.
That could have gotten messy.
So Crow's a million out.
Honestly,
Season
it would save
out.
us all a lot of trouble if you could just refrain from saying whatever pops
Elliot's
into your
in,
mind,
Emma's
too.
out.
Lame.
Oh, who might you be?
Say, are you from the Vander family? The one who serves as the prince's bodyguard?
Oh, did Neidhart mention me? I'm Mueller Vander of the 7th Armored Division. I was with the prince at the conference in Crossbell, so I'm in your debt as well. Glad to be able to thank you personally.
The honor is ours, sir.
It's an honor to meet a member of the esteemed Vander family.
Ah, so you're the Radiant Blade Master's daughter. And must be a practitioner of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade style. I'm always happy to meet fellow students of the sword. Oh, and you must be the young man from Nord who my uncle wrote a reference for.
Yes, that would be me. I owe a lot to Lieutenant General Vander.
It sounds like he's in your debt as well, with everything that happened in Nord a few months ago. Well, you all seem like dependable young men and women. Perhaps the prince's idea had some merit to it after all.
See? What did I tell you? And it's not just Class 7 either. The whole academy seems so full of life. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to break down social barriers by getting to know all of them in the academy's pool.
And Albert says something like that.
If you really want to work up a sweat, I'd be glad to let you run back to Heimdall. If you kept up a good sprint, I'll bet you could even make it in a couple hours.
You'd actually make me do it, too. Cruelty. My name is Mueller.
It's like their hearts practically beat in sync.
That's certainly one way to look at it. I wonder how long they've known each other.
Well then, I bid you all a fond farewell. I hope we have the chance to meet again soon.
Alright. So the Crossbell's Declaration of Independence is a big deal in the Crossbell games of this series, which are the ones before this one, but take place at the same time. Alright, now time to do some random errands. What day is it? Okay. Okay. Feed the cat, that way you know is suspicious. Apparently Toa has a cat outfit. I don't think I need to go fishing, so should be good here. That's fun. All right. Let's go shopping.
Insects, huh? Well, this fall, I guess. Hard to believe I've already been here half a year. The festival used to seem so far off, and now it's just next month. The past 6 months really have flown by.
Huh? Is that you, Reed?
Toa? Hey there. Haven't seen you out and about too much lately.
Well, the meeting I was in ended a little early. So I thought that was a nice point to call it a day.
I see. Did you guys discuss the Academy Festival?
Yep. We've still got a lot we need to nail down before next month to keep the preparations running smoothly. There's enough to discuss that we're actually meeting again tomorrow.
Sounds like
That's
work's
good.
really
Glad
keeping you busy
things are
then.
going well.
By the way, have you figured out what you'd like me to help you with tomorrow? I'll even take the tasks now if you have them handy.
Oh, I usually sort those out before I go to bed. I guess I could go over them now, but there's some shopping I really need to do. Sorry. Is it okay if I give them to you tomorrow morning like usual?
Oh, sorry to hear you're dealing with allergies.
totally
That's never fun.
Rean, there's something I want to tell you. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long to say it, but I want you and everyone from Class 7 to know how grateful I am for what you did at Corellia Fortress.
Oh. It's fine, really. We've gotten plenty of rounds of thanks for it already. We just kind of ended up in the wrong place at the right time, and we were lucky the instructors were there, and...
That doesn't change the fact that you saved my life. I wasn't on the same floor where the conference was being held, but if a shot from the railway guns had hit Orcus Tower, I doubt I'd be standing here today.
Toa, I'm just glad you're safe.
Thanks. Anyway, I feel like I'm just kind of babbling on and repeating myself now, so I'll stop myself here.
I actually don't know that much about the climate in Utah.
She's awfully conscientious, isn't she? Oh, you said you were on your way out to do some shopping, right? Is there a lot on your list?
Well, a pretty good amount, I suppose. Oh, and I just remembered I need to pick up that stuff at the bookstore, too. Then after I get everything I need at the general store, I might have to make a trip back here to drop it off.
You could do that. Or I could come along with you and help carry all those bags. So how about it? No strings. I just feel like you could use a hand.
Oh no, there's no way I could drag you along on all my errands. I mean, sure, it'd be a big help, but I just feel so bad asking you to do it. Ugh, that makes it sound like deep down I secretly want you to come, and that's not...
Well, if it eases your conscience, there's actually something I need your advice on. It's about my class and what we can do for the upcoming festival.
Okay. How does it compare to Colorado? Turbo mode. Reen's gonna use turbo mode and make this shopping help go by faster. Okay. A lot of parts with no dialogue and a lot of...
That should be everything.
Is it like Arizona where the heat's dry?
Already?
I guess the sun has started setting a little earlier lately. Still, I had no idea you came here often.
Well, Mick is always able to get stuff you can't buy anywhere else. He's my go-to guy when there's something I can't get at the Academy store. Like fireworks to use in school events. I think we even asked him for a penguin costume once, and he actually got it.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a pretty unique shopping list.
Uh-huh. Wait! How did you end up with all those bags? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Here, give me some of those.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine. You're carrying plenty as it is.
Sorry, Reen. Well, how about we take a break in the rest area over there? I'll buy you a coffee or something. You wanted to ask me something about the Academy Festival too, right? Ooh, yeah. That does sound like a problem. Well, your class doesn't have enough people to do anything that involves large-scale equipment or decorations. You all could get together and run a little cafe without any problems, if you all wanted to do something like that.
I'd thought about it, yeah. Still, if we're going to do something, I at least want it to be as impressive as what the other classes are doing.
Feeling a little competitive, aren't we, Reen? Well, you have enough people to put on a play or run a game tournament, but other first-year classes have already applied to do both of those.
I see. I don't really want to copy an idea another class is already doing. Actually, didn't you, Crow, Angelica, and George use the stage for your exhibit last year?
You heard about that? How much do you know?
Not too much. All of them seemed to dance around the details. One thing they all agreed on, though, was that it was a real hit.
Me and my big mouth. You really want to know?
If you don't mind telling me anyway. Who knows? It might help me think of something Class 7 could do.
Well, if you insist, I can't turn down a chance to help a sweet, fledgling first year, especially after how much you helped me. I'll reach down to my toes and muster every last bit of courage to tell you.
Thanks. Was it some kind of traumatic experience or something?
Well, in short, we put on a musical performance. A little concert of sorts, you could say.
Wow, really? I wouldn't have expected that from you guys. So you can play an instrument then?
I am afraid not. That's how I got stuck being the singer. Angie, Crow, and George all played for the show, though.
Wow, that actually sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. If we put on a musical show, I'm sure Elliot would be a big help. So, what kind of music was it? Classical? Folk? Show tunes?
Well, it's hard to describe, but it was passionate. Really modern.
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
Well, it's not really a genre that's caught on in the Empire yet. You definitely wouldn't hear it played in Heimdall's Opera House, that's for sure.
Huh?
Alright. Do you have some free time tomorrow evening? If you can't come until after you're done exploring the old schoolhouse, that's okay with me.
Tomorrow evening? Yeah, I should be free. Should I meet you in the student council room?
Oh no. Can you go to the computer room in the main school building?
Sure thing. Does this have something to do with the concert you held last year?
You'll just have to find out tomorrow night. Anyway, sorry to keep asking favors of you, but would you mind coming to the lower class dormitory with me? If we stay out here much longer, we're going to miss dinner at the dorms.
You have a point. But really, I'm fine with all the bags. Just leave the heavy lifting to me.
You're so stubborn.
Chapter 6, Progressive Chaos. Alright. Set of requests. Old Schoolhouse Mystery 6. Good Mr. Schwarzer, we have come to an amusing juncture at which, even if were I to submit a blank request form, you would naturally assume my intent to be an investigation of the old schoolhouse, and so it is once again. Principal Van Dyke. And wants us to meet her at the training hall on the first floor of the gym. Come prepared. Ha. Alright, time to completely stop holding back. Whoa, okie dokie. Still only getting it to 80% with that. Oh, boots. Get it to 85 with that. This chapter we will have a duel with Instructor Sarah, and yeah, I intend basically hard mode. Everything after this point is going to be pretty brutal, and I have the resources, so I'm going to be using them. And I'll be using my preferred party past this point too, for any kinds of battles that we have. But we should be good to go now. Feed the cat. Again. Alright, what are we doing next? We have to do a lot of bonding events, I guess. More time on horses. Help Theseus prepare horses for one of the riding club doing a thing at the festival. Next up, Fee. So in the original release, and also in the original release of Xanadu before the EX Plus release, you could only get max bonding points by buying it from the points shop. The PS4 release of this and the EX Plus release of Xanadu took that requirement away, so that you don't have to spend points on anything. You can just get it in New Game Plus and carry everything over, because that's silly. But yes, you need, especially since you need max bonding points set times to view all the things that fill in character notes. So, like for example with Fee, we just filled in, like if we hadn't filled out the whole book already, like that would have filled in that section doing that event there, and sometimes you don't have enough bonding events to do all the ones that... The PS4 release doesn't have this problem because you can just take max bonding points from the get-go. But in the original PS3 release, you couldn't do that. Alright, next up, Elliot. Next up, Gaius, with his still blank canvas in the art club room. Oh hey, he actually painted something. Alright, who's up next? Emma and Laura are both in the dorms, so let's head there. See how they've been doing since last month's field study. Free cookies! Uh-oh. Run away, Reed. All right. That leaves Machias and Sarah. Chess is a fun game. chest for creepy sheep. Where do you find these things, Rain? Sarah is probably getting plastered at the bar, so let's go hang out with her. Alright, that's all of our bonding events. Let's see, Student Union. Oh my goodness, water isn't normally flammable. Here's our cooking disaster. Oh my god. We went there. Let's cook stuff. Would be nice if we had our other party members with us. Pasta soup is somewhere, right? Alright. Wobbly pudding, I have plenty, good. Fuel Potage. And then we're gonna go with Celestial Pasta Soup. Actually, we're gonna go with Ultimate Hot Pot because that seems like overkill here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Hey, Overcast. How's it going? The Mint Special Omega. Alright, that strange cooking quest has been completed. Alright, next up. A personal request in the gymnasium. Part of the Hold Nothing Back. Whoa, this is chapter 6, so Hold Stuff Back is for previous chapters. This is not waitress minigame, in fact.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Good morning, Angelica. I saw you'd placed a request for me. I'm assuming this one isn't on behalf of the engineering club?
Yeah, this one's a personal favor. Anyway, I hate beating around the bush, so let me get to the point. Will you spar with me?
You want to fight?
Don't look so surprised. This is a military academy after all. I enjoy the martial arts as much as anyone. It's not like I spend all my time on the prowl for beautiful maidens to deflower.
Is that really something you should be fessing up to? Still, this feels so out of the blue. Did something happen?
You're overthinking it. It's just that it's been a while since I got any good exercise. No need to make a big deal out of it. Just think of it as a fun way to kill some time. So, you in?
Alright, I'm game for it.
Much obliged. Well, let's not waste any more fighting time talking.
Alright, time for a battle.
Your stance is...
Don't think of holding back on me now. Though I'm a bit rusty, so I don't know how much of a fight I'll put up.
You wouldn't know it just looking at her. Her guard seems flawless. If I leave any openings, she's going to run me
Fighting
into
with her
ground.
fists, and we have a sword. I think we have...
No worries. I'm planning to give you everything I've got.
That's what I want to hear. Well then, come at me. Let's see what you're made of.
Go! Go! Here we go! Too slow! Go! My turn.
Not bad. Guess there's no need to hold back.
That was bad.
Go!
Oh boy, I don't think it's quite gonna kill her with one, so let's do attack her and then use it, and we should be able to take her down, I think. And we win.
Not a bad workout.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Yojimbo did nothing for me ever.
I did it.
I should have expected a swordsman of the 8 Leaves, One Blade School wouldn't go down so easily. If I'd been keeping up with my training, I could have given you a stiffer challenge.
If you hadn't just told me, I wouldn't have guessed you'd skipped a single day of your training. In fact, you're actually even stronger than I expected you'd be.
I'm still just a fledgling. Got a long way to go before I can really serve up an A+ beatdown. I'm nowhere near as strong as Instructor Sarah, and my old master was pretty amazing herself.
I've beaten everything other than penance in that without any cheese yet. Without any Yojimbo cheese, though, so...
Oh, believe me,
almost to the end of it all.
Skill and training in every punch you landed. By the way, your fighting style reminded me a lot of the Eastern martial art Taito. Are you a practitioner by any chance?
Means of manipulating the random number generator to make it
be familiar with it.
do the right thing, and ways you can make it more likely to happen.
Around 7 years ago, I met a lady from the East who was traveling around the Empire. I kinda ran away from
And there are ways where
followed her around for about half a year.
there are some fights that are so long, the fastest way to beat them when you have to repeat them,
I mixed in a bit of
like
my
the means
own
of
flavor
farming
over
luck
time.
spheres and
Good old-fashioned
magic
fisticuffs.
spheres. The fastest way to beat them is to just use Yojimbo,
Even
because
now, I still find it
everything
hard to
takes
believe you're
forever,
one of the
like
4
that
great
stupid
houses.
plan that took
Aren't you the
a
flatterer?
whole bunch of pains
You're
to
gonna make
take
me
down.
blush.
That wasn't flattery.
Well, we might not be as tangled up as Eustace's family, but House Ragnar has its fair
Is
share of
Wildcard the one that has, like, random effects?
Guess that's why my rebellious teenage impudence
Nice.
has hung on so long. Even now, there are still some family affairs I worry about.
What kinds
Yeah,
of
I'm gonna
things?
try and use Crow a bunch this next chapter.
It'd probably be better if I kept it to myself. At least for now. Anyway, I'm lucky to have met Toa, Crow, and George, and then some cool first years like you guys. I'm glad
Yeah, I'm glad I got all the
Right
scanning
now,
done
in
in
my
previous
You
playthroughs.
guys are all I need.
Angelica.
But hey, it's nice to know I can still hold my own in a fight. At least I know that if worse comes to worse, I should be able to keep Toa and the others safe. And knowing
George
that is
is
enough
the
to make us all
engineering guy. He's a little pudgy.
You're welcome. Glad to finally be able to help you out for a change. And besides, it sounds like some good ideas for what Class 7 can do for the festival might just be coming my way.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. And yeah, I hear you'll be spending some alone time with Toa this evening? Hmm?
What?
Oh, there's no need to be embarrassed. It's just that Toa might be perfectly professional when it comes to work. But she's more than a little inexperienced when it comes to the menfolk. So promise me you'll be gentle with her, okay? Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I wanted to give you this for helping me out. Anyway, see you around. I'll let you know when I'm ready for round 2.
She really is one of a kind. Oh well, I guess I should be going too.
Alright, so quests. Cool. Old schoolhouse mystery. Don't think there's anything else. Should be good now. Since we stopped holding, I'm going to use my main party here with full build. And who else are we bringing back of it? We avoided bringing Ellie in because she's obnoxious. Alright, we've... Sadly, I was not able to get feet all the way to 100% in this particular build for whatever reason, but...
Right, I'll handle it.
If there is any other way I can raise Fee's evasion here. Oh, okay, maybe when it gets to level 5 it'll hit 100% evasion.
Onward!
Now's our chance! We can do this!
I'll handle it.
My turn!
We might be a little overpowered using our in-game stuff here, but not by much because we're getting close to the end here.
Go!
Right! Right! Oh, that's a beautiful hidden treasure chest. Okay.
Watch out, guys! My turn! Give it up, everyone!
You can't stop the beat.
My turn.
Here we go! Alright, let's do this!
Yeah, back to me. My turn.
It seems like the right thing to do against this large of a group.
Behold the might of the Arcade School! Radiant Breakdance!
Yeah, seems good.
My turn. I'll handle it.
Ah, you didn't counter. And
Now, let's get this over with.
Leave it to me!
Overkill here, but
Mission complete.
Making progress.
Zerum powder, meaning it was a unique item that we already had. Cool. Ah. There we go. Perfection.
The advantage is ours.
I'll handle it.
Here we go. Now's our chance. I'll take you up. Right.
Nice.
Right. Hey.
Oh, no follow up because it killed it. Oh well.
My turn.
Chrono first.
Here we go. My turn. Okay, it's safe for now. I did it.
More Sepith that will give us money we don't need. We... Haha, you didn't want to pursue
Advantage
me
is
enough,
ours.
and now I ambush you.
My turn.
Go.
My turn. Give it up, everyone.
My turn.
Smash!
My turn.
My turn.
My turn.
Right. Hey.
Take advantage of this critical. Always got it. I know, wrestler. Sophie Dance would probably wipe these guys.
That's that. Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
I've only...
Go. Right.
There we go.
Now's our chance. Let's get.
My turn. Now.
An opening. Here we go. Now's our chance.
Elliot, follow up. Dead. Yeah, we're probably pretty overpowered using all our endgame stuff, but I'm gonna need it for this chapter, so I really have too much inclination toward taking it off.
My turn.
Fire your gun. Come on. Turn around. There we go.
Advantage is ours.
My turn.
Okay.
An opening.
Dead. No, not quite.
Right.
Well, these guys have a lot of health.
Keep it up, everyone!
Defense is up.
My turn.
We're down. So good.
Okay.
My turn. Second form. Gale. Now's our chance.
That will definitely get the job done.
You're finished.
Of course.
And
You still have a lot of training to do.
All right!
Done.
Nicely done.
Spike treasure.
Alright, so flip another switch. Bringing down the stairs.
Advantage is ours.
Alright, another big group here. I wonder. Is there a way we can get that 0 arts onto Elliot's turn? No, it appears not.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, I guess we can S-break here, and it's justifiable to get... No, that's not the S-break we needed to do, because now we're using Elliot's instead of taking Elliot's turn on the 0 arts. But it probably doesn't matter, because we're much stronger than these guys anyway.
You've been a wonderful audience.
My turn.
Okay.
Go.
And we got the ambush, so they still don't have turns.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Starting every encounter with an ambush is very important. Whoops. Wrong button there.
Here we go.
Have to fight.
Go.
I'll take you up.
You're finished.
And it didn't matter because we got a critical on the first attack. And opening another door.
My turn.
My turn.
And that is why I like using ranged characters for this so much, because as soon as they turn around and stop facing you, you shoot them in the back, and you have the ambush locked in.
Right. Keep it up, everyone.
Right. Ha!
I'll handle it. Yeah.
2 free turns off the 0 arts.
I'll handle it.
One of my favorite things to do with those, by the way.
My turn.
My turn.
Okay.
Here we go.
And we got Elliot on a 0 arts, so we're pretty much in business here. Bye-bye.
All right, let's keep going.
Goodness, that's an upgrade, Laura. That's quite a buff at the beginning of a fight. She does not quite get her Master Quartz to level 5 yet. Alright, floor 6, area 2.
Still not done? Oh, what a pain.
Nope.
Here we go. This looks like a nice spot.
Well,
Bring it
that's what
on.
happens when you try to attack enemies from
Here we go.
the
All right, let's do this.
motivate.
My turn.
And resounding
Give it
beat.
up, everyone.
And now we're massively buffed.
Okay.
Just after 2 things.
Of course.
And that's why I like using this party so much. And we can end the encounter with this.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Done.
They paid the price for underestimating us.
Making progress.
I'll handle it.
Fine. I'll fight it
Hostile spot.
straight up, I guess. Okay, I'll put it to sleep first.
Here we go.
Ah, Rin, you had to one-shot it. Now I don't get a bravery point. You're killing me here. Oh, you actually hit B. Oh my god.
I'll handle it.
Here we go.
Whoa, okie dokie.
My turn. My turn. Go.
I'll take you up.
You're finished.
And it's done.
Okay, that was tough.
I got hurt. This is bad. Flip the switch. Stairs. All right, we've got 2 ways, a way into here and a way that way. Ow. I have to wait for it. Voila!
Now's our chance. Let's get.
That's a lot of
My
enemies, so we're just gonna switch against a lot of them. And hope we actually got all of them, because I was pretty quick at using that.
Silky dance.
Cool. Have a good one.
I'll bet you up. You're finished.
Good luck with Dark Fact on Nightmare.
That was tough.
That should be interesting. Ow, I have to wait for it. Oh my god. Come on. Turn around. There we go.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Go. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, okay.
Give it up, everyone!
My turn. No escape.
That will definitely suffice. With that. What? Oh, what is the buff on her strength at that point? She starts with her strength buffed to 50% above what it normally is. She doubles the damage on her first attack, and strength plus 25%, so it's plus 75% with that extra 25, and it's doubled, so it's that's a lot of strength.
My turn.
Of course.
Laura is definitely the biggest damage dealer in my preferred party.
I'll handle it. I spied treasure.
Watch out, guys!
Go. All right, let's do this.
Oh, another monster in a box.
I'll handle it. I'll handle it. Got it.
An opening.
My turn! Give it up, everyone!
Of course.
Nope, denied. Ow.
My turn.
I'll handle it.
Flames, gather on my blade.
I'll handle it. My turn. My turn.
Right.
My turn.
Right! Listen to my song of healing!
Thanks.
I'll handle it. Hostiles neutralized.
A lot of people like Emma more because she can do more damage with magic, but as far as being a really good support character, Elliot gets the job done pretty well.
Nicely done.
Considering I'm going to be leaning on Laura for most of my damage more than any other character anyway. No! Ah. Saw me. No! Run away! Must start every battle with ambush. God.
I welcome all challenge.
My turn!
Go! Now's our chance!
I'll take you up!
You're finished!
Right!
Huh? Off guard!
Broken!
My turn.
Right!
Here we go!
My turn. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
So, looks like when we hit the switch up here... No! Ah. Boo. Leave me alone. There. Ah.
Now's our chance. We can do...
Ah, another big group.
Here we go! Alright, let's do this!
Yeah, leave it to me!
Right!
That group over there to sleep.
Of course!
Or we can just do this. And that works just fine for all of our purposes. It's that ridiculous buff at the beginning of the battle, plus motivate.
Radiant Blade Dance!
And we're doing 48,000 damage.
My turn. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Alright. Path open. With fancy stairs again. Oh, saw me. Oh, fine. I'll fight it.
I welcome all challengers.
Here we go!
For a certain definition of fair. See if we can get him with sleep. Nope.
Right! Hey!
Okay. Got it.
An opening!
My turn!
My turn. Done.
Another battle
We can't
completely
relax yet.
unscathed.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Okay.
Gotta save
My
my
turn!
F-craft for the big deal.
I'll take you up. Right.
We got a boss on our hands
Right.
coming up.
Huh?
Okay.
My turn! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Alrighty.
Is that a treasure chest?
Oh, it looks like we've finally made it to the end.
Alright, who's ready for a boss fight? After this, I'm going to take a quick break and hang up my laundry. But then we'll have the rest of this chapter before the field and study to do, and it won't take me long to hang the laundry up.
This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes.
My turn! Give it up, everyone!
Here we go!
Get a critical Sylphie dance out here on one of these guys right off the bat. Sadly, we can't get both of them, but we gotta use that critical in the AT bar. Too good to pass up.
That's that.
My turn! Alright, let's do this!
Leave it to me! My turn! Hey! Off guard! Our time is now!
Okay.
Leave it to me! Oh no, you don't!
Alright, they got a few good hits in.
My turn.
Focus activate!
My turn! Go!
I'll take you up!
My turn.
Of course! Hey!
Here we go!
I'll handle it.
And this one's dead. Using ultimate weapons may have been overkill for this part of the chapter. It is not in the latter part of the chapter.
Go! Now's our chance!
I'll take you up!
Okay.
Right! Huh? My turn!
Regen the health right back. That definitely works.
Give it up, everyone!
Too slow!
I'll handle
That's what I need for counterattack.
My turn! Stop! Off guard!
I'll take you up!
it. Okay.
My turn!
My turn! Now's our chance!
Broken.
And it's over.
That one all right.
See? We make a great team.
Making progress.
Whoosh! The floor 6 entrance we go. Just gonna leave this here for a moment while I quickly take care of a couple things and be right back. Probably like 5-10 minutes.
Right. 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 Right.
It's a cat. Cats are mean. Receive chaos as a reward. Alright, that one. The thing is, when you inflict statuses on something, usually it doesn't live 2 more turns. So that seems kind of pointless. Nice, nice. It is a cute corgi, definitely. Oh, we have bonding points again. Let's go hang out with people. Curious about something. Oh, okay. I can't put her in her lacrosse uniform for being on the lacrosse field. There's a character in Tokyo Xanadu that uses a staff that is awkwardly reminiscent of a lacrosse stick. I don't think Reen's forgotten about it yet. Alright, next up. Crow. See if we can get our 50 Mira back. Still owes my money. Where's my money? Oh, do I have to play Blade again?
All right, let's get started.
It appears I have to play Blade
Go on,
again.
draw a card. I'm up first. Not
Bolt.
bad.
Oh my god. Bolt.
Not bad. Not bad. Same score? Gotta redraw. You're first.
Oh my god, this RNG hates me today. Well, I
You're gonna have
couldn't
to do
win
better
that.
than that.
Like, that's just a bad draw right there. Like, maybe Crow is cheating. That's something he would do. I have no evidence of it, but it's possible that they stack his deck there, so you lose. And Milliam. Cooking disaster. Okay, Gymnasium. We have one more quest to do before this day is done, and we go report into Toa. Ah, Sarah. Tired after another day of drinking. Not gonna have turbo mode on for this. Yay! This was easier than playing Blade. Yay. We did another quest. Back to the end for a second. We're gonna feed this cat one more time. Cats don't talk, Rin. You know that. Alright, we did all the bonding events, we did the quest. Time to meet up with Toa. Oh dear, oh dear. What is the point of this floor? Oh my goodness. Oh, the salon is on this floor, I guess, where the nobles sometimes hang out. Is it not in this building? Computer room. Photography club. Student Council Room, Occult Research Club, Imperial Fishing Club, Literature Club. Is it in the main building? Oh yeah, it's in the main building, okay. Right, like the map says, apparently my sense of direction is that bad! You didn't make any knocking motion.
Oh. At least she's getting some rest. Must be a rare treat for her. What to do, though? I'd almost feel bad about waking her. She must be really tired. I should let her sleep a while longer. Oh, right. There we go. I guess I'll just read a book or something while I'm waiting.
Huh? Where am I? The jacket?
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Huh? Rean? Oh, right. I came here after the conference was over. So this jacket is... Oh no! I'm so sorry! I can't believe I fell asleep after asking you to come all the way here.
Don't worry about it. You're doing me a favor here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule for me.
Aww. Why is it that you always seem to catch me at the weirdest moments? Still. Thanks.
No problem. Glad to do what I can. It wasn't
You
too
just
hot,
took
was it?
nothing out of her hand.
No, of course not. It felt really nice and warm. But anyway, that's not the point. Now, listen here, Rean.
Huh?
I mean, lending me your jacket was very sweet and gentlemanly of you, and I'm kind of happy you did. But it's not very gentlemanly to sit and stare at a girl when she's sleeping, you know.
I'm sorry? You were sleeping so peacefully that it seemed almost wrong to wake you up. But I guess it was inconsiderate of me to just let you nap there.
No. I'm not annoyed with you. It's just kind of weird to randomly watch people sleep, you know? If it was someone else, they might have misunderstood. Anyway, I asked you to meet me here so I could show you more about the concert we put on for last year's festival.
Oh, you mean the one you did with Angelica, Crow, and George? Do you have some record of it here?
Actually, I do. George was testing out some kind of orbital video camera that was being developed by the Ruhr Institute of Technology. And we've still got the recording here.
An orbital video camera?
Yeah, the technology is different from what they use for the OrbitalNet. Actually, it's probably faster to just show you. Let me bring it up on the screen.
Oh, you've got pictures of it.
More than just pictures. Just watch.
Amazing.
I know, right? It plays back images and sound at the same time, so it's like a radio and a camera combined. The quality might be a bit rough, but it really feels like you're right there, doesn't it?
It's really something else.
Oh, there we are going up.
Wow.
Isn't it cool? It's called Rock. It's making a splash in the music scene abroad. They use orbital audio technology to amplify guitars for it. It's a pretty bold sound, huh?
It definitely is. And, speaking of bold, how about that outfit?
I forgot about the outfit! Don't look at that, just focus on the performance.
This is... Bravo! That was incredible! I wish I could have been there to see it in person.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So was that any help?
Help! This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not sure if we can put together something as flashy as this. But we do have Elliot, and he knows his music, so I think we might have a chance.
I'm glad to hear it. Crow was the one who planned all of this out, so he's the one you should ask about how to put a program like this together. Angie did our choreography, and George got all the instruments together for us. I'm sure they'd help out if you asked.
I think I just might. We have to get our preparations for the festival underway.
Oh, I put a copy of the video onto this memory quartz for you, too. If you put this memory quartz into the orbital projector here, you can watch the video anytime you want. Maybe you can bring everyone from your class here and show it to them tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, Toa. I mean, I asked you for help, but you really went above and beyond. I don't really know how to thank you.
You're always looking out for me, Ring. It's the least I could do. Besides, I'm sure this idea will spark some lively discussion within your class. But I'm really curious to see how things turn out.
Me too.
Oh, that reaction to Crow.
Can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see it. Though I imagine Toa's outfit might raise more than a few questions too. Oh, it's 9 already? Abend time should be on soon.
I'm Misty, and this is Radio Trista. It's 9 p.m. on the 19th of the 9th month. If only I was dressed to the nines to match. feels like we're finally getting the break we deserve from a long string of uncomfortably humid nights. That's right, fall is finally here, and it's brought its cool night breezes and gentle chirping of insects with it. Along with that respite, Erebonians everywhere are turning to their true autumn passions, food and sports. What do all of you out there look forward to when you realize fall's almost here? For me, it's definitely the food. The crops come into season, ready for the harvest. I can only imagine how much work it has to be for all those farmers. But I can't wait for my first roasted chestnuts of the season. It's just about time for those to start popping up too. Sure, I'll never turn down a Marron Glacé or a Mont Blanc, but roasted is the way chestnuts were meant to be. That soft, melt-in-your-mouth taste, that sweet fragrance, simply irresistible. Whoops! The director's over there giving me the stink eye. Someone hasn't eaten dinner yet, I'll bet. Anyway, fall is also known for being a season for the arts. One of the Empire's most popular cultural institutions is the opera, and no one does opera like Heimdall's famous opera house. But as far as music goes, I'm a sucker for the classics. I still sing along whenever I hear The Whereabouts of Light. I stare in disbelief as you fade away. Like a dimming
And now they're trying to translate the lyrics, which doesn't match the tune at all.
Whoa there. Almost felt like I was in my shower back home. Speaking of music, some fresh new genres have been gaining popularity lately, both at home and abroad.
She really does have a pretty voice. Though I guess you kind of have to in order to be a big opera singer like that. I don't know if singing on the air like that is such a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps, though. We've got our practical exam coming up next week, then another field study over the weekend. Sounds like things are going to be even busier than usual. I'd better brace myself for an exhausting week.
September 20th. Letting Crow decide the outfit seems like a bad plan. Practical exam. Coming up on the end of this part of the chapter. Last time we fought her, it didn't go very well. Alright. Laura's not going to be with us this chapter, so let's get used to not having her around and take Fee and Elliot with us. Necessary. Elliot and back. And I think we got this. Probably should have saved, but oh well.
You're all ready? You've been studying and training here half a year now. I think you might finally be able to do it. Now, show me you've got what it takes to pass with flying colors. Right! Come at me with everything you've got!
Go! All right, let's do this!
Yeah. Okay.
Right! Give it up, everyone!
Got our usual buffs on.
Didn't see that coming!
Ow.
My turn.
My turn!
While we have a fully charged Death Trap, let's use it. Puts us in a pretty good spot.
Time for the kid gloves to come off.
Uh-oh.
My turn.
That sounds dangerous.
Right.
I think I should just go all out here and hit her with 2 X-Ray.
You've been a wonderful audience.
My turn.
Yep, we got it.
You've come a long way.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Done.
All right!
Green, Alyssa, Fee, Machias, Elliot, Crow. And we are going to Ruhr, which is where the Reinford Company is located. So we will be seeing Elisa's mother and Sharon this field study next week. Marquis Romier is Angelica's father. And that's the Lord of Ruhr, where we're going.
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the Academy.
Thank you, Toa.
Thank you for everything.
Alright, let's board a train. Oh, we don't get on a train for this one, actually.
It's 8:20, so we're still waiting on Elliot and Crow then.
It looks like they nearly pulled an all-nighter working on our festival performance.
It sounds like they've got a general idea of what they want, as far as style goes, but they're both nitpicking the set list and all the little details of the performance itself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm not worried about Elliot, but I can't say I've got an abundance of faith in Crow.
Well, be that as it may, we just have to leave it to them for now.
Still, I was surprised by what the instructor said last night. What do you think she's cooking up this time?
I can only shudder to guess.
Oh, before I forget, I want you all to stop by the Academy tomorrow morning before you head out. Both groups. Meet me out on the field by 9 a.m. and don't be late.
Well, Sarah randomly springing things on us is nothing new.
But why delay our departure? It takes 8 hours by train to reach Ordis as it is.
You're right. If we're still in Trista at 9 a.m.,
It's almost like we're not taking a train.
The train ride to Ruhr is over 5 hours, too. Ideally, we'd all be on the first train out of Trista. How about it, Sharon? With the way you're just standing back there smiling, I'm guessing you know something. I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train in Ruhr to see you already there.
I wouldn't dream of it. I assure you, I'll only be seeing you off this time.
She's totally going to be there ahead of us.
That's about as sure a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on, too.
She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef, too.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo, morning everyone.
Morning.
Looks like we have everyone now.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry. We've still got some time left.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
True.
Have a safe trip, everyone.
Alright. All right. Okay, what do we need to do here? Tree next to the field. Yay, we fed Celine enough times this chapter. Alright, here we go. Whee! Airship landing on the school field. The Arsail was the airship in the Skrulls in the Sky games. And Prince Olivert came back from Libero and built another airship based on it.
Salutations, my beautiful friends! It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
Prince Olivert!
And Major Vander.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all. Looks like this will be quite the crowd-pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdall.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Who may you be referring to?
It's been quite some time. I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
Is that?
I know that voice.
The Radiant Blade Master?
Father!
So that's Laura's dad?
Wait, who's the what now?
And look, Toval's with him too.
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go, that's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
So that's what this is about.
Randomly interspersing unvoiced dialogue with voice dialogue. Crazy.
What in the name of Aidios is that?
Wow, what a pretty ship.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! And I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better live than on paper.
Principal Van Dyke, you too?
Could someone fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study. He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
What? We'll be riding in style.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride. You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Ruhr.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
Oh, this is all so sudden. I think I need to sit down.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7. Aboard the second Arsail-class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
Where it will take us to exactly one place. But hey, it beats the train. Hey, Blue Blanc.
brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful. Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Wayne?
Wow! That's the Courageous! Oliver finally finished his airship.
It's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built.
Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our stained and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be.
Believe it's been almost 2 years already? And look at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with Liberl to make a second Arcel-class airship, then cruising over the capital? I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun for now. Still, this was certainly an unexpected play on his part. He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment. But now, my dear Prince Oliver, we have reached a decisive point. The board has been prepared, every piece in its place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
Oliver is burning tons of gas flying around for no reason.
It's currently 10:02, and we have a north-northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 Arch. We've just passed through the Schwartz-Drake Barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia.
Current speed is 3,050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 Arch.
Aye, aye, Captain.
At long last, the Courageous is finally taken to the skies of Erebonia. I feel like a mother hen watching her chicks leave the nest.
I'll take your word for it.
This may sound a bit forward of me to say, but it sounds like you had some hurdles getting this project together.
It was no easy ride, I'll say that.
I doubt it would have come together without the Prince's unwavering dedication and tireless work. He had to find the time to raise funds and oversee the entire project, in addition to all his official duties. And to add to that, he had to take care of all the arrangements necessary to get Viscount Arce installed as its captain.
I can't even imagine how busy your schedule must have been.
Well, for this ship to have any weight as a deterrent, I needed the Viscount. Thankfully, he agreed to my request. My plan is to create a neutral third power capable of acting independently of our nation's two competing factions. You can think of the Courageous as the first physical embodiment of that ideal.
A third party, huh? I feel like I'm starting to understand at least part of what it is you're trying to accomplish.
The road will be a difficult one.
True, but this is only the beginning. Seeing this ship soar through the clouds for the first time moves my heart. Just as when Class 7 was formally established, I look forward to seeing what the future holds for the Courageous. And
Your Highness,
we live in interesting times. The political situation across the Empire seems to grow more ominous by the day. But, with any luck, making a real show out of this ship's launch will push back against the prevailing climate.
well, that's the hope at least. Either way, you'll have your whole life to split hairs about politics. For now,
thank you. I know you have high expectations for us, and I hope we'll be able to meet them. Instructor Sarah? Tovo? What are you guys doing out here?
Oh, just a little bracer-to-bracer information swapping.
That's about the long and short of it. Been a while since I saw you guys, though. Not since last month in Legram.
Yeah. Always nice to see a friendly face, though.
Well, despite keeping in touch with him and setting up these arrangements, it came as a surprise to me to see him on board, too.
Clearly, it was meant to be. Honestly, I was only brought on because of my connection with Viscount Arcee.
This airship really is in a class all its own, though. It's not every day you see a ship owned by the Imperial family and captained by the Radiant Blade Master.
This cruiser has the potential to be an important force in Erebonia going forward. Without ties to the Imperial or Provincial armies, it can potentially keep both of them in check if need be. It might not be able to do that quite as well as a strong guild presence could, but it'll still help protect a lot of people.
That's true. It still frustrates me how the guild used to be an institution here, and now we're just barely keeping the lights on. At least the Crossbell branch sends its people over to help us out when we need a hand.
Wenzel's one thing, but we owe McLean so many favors, I've lost count.
McLean? Wait, are you talking about...
Oh, yeah, I guess you would have heard of him. He's an A-rank bracer over at the Crossbell branch. A guy we used to work with named Wenzel works there now, too. Wait, maybe we should back it up a bit.
The guy we're talking about is Arios McLean, a.k.a. the Divine Blade of Wind. The name probably sounds familiar to you because he's also a practitioner of the 8 Leaves One Blade style.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I've never met him myself, but I heard a lot about him from my master. He mastered the school's second form. It sounds about as untouchable as anyone who holds the title of Divine Blade.
Well, he's pretty damn strong, I'll give you that. Bailed me out of more tough spots than I'd like to admit. Speaking of, you know who else is a student of the 8 Leaves School? Cassius Bright. We were talking about him before, remember? He's the bracer who took command during that big incident 2 years ago. Though from what I heard, he left the way of the sword behind a while back.
Cassius Bright was here in Erebonia. Wait, 2 years ago.
It was an eventful time, to put it lightly. And yeah, we have Cassius to thank for getting us past that. But afterward, well, you know the story from there. They shuttered guild branches all across the Empire, one after the other, and your dear, sweet instructor was out of a job.
I'd be glad to give you all the grisly details, but it's a long story. We should probably save it for another time. But hey, the guild seems to have a good track record with folks from the 8 Leaves School. Maybe you should consider a career as a bracer. Door's always open, you know?
Me? A bracer? Huh. I've never really thought about it before.
Hey, there's enough of us singing the bracer blues without you trying to recruit my students.
Never hurts to start them early. Seriously, though, we're always looking for more good people. If that's something you wanted to do, I wouldn't turn you down.
I'll give it some thought.
Attention all crew members and passengers. We will soon be entering Ruhr airspace. Please prepare for landing, and make sure you have all personal effects with you before disembarking.
Sounds like we're almost there. That was a shorter flight than I'd expected. Guess I'd better go round up the others and start getting ready.
Ruhr Airport's granted us permission to land.
Commence landing preparations, and keep the engine warm. We'll be taking off again right after our guests have disembarked.
Aye, aye, Captain. Preparing the Courageous to land.
Alright, this is where I'm going to... Hopefully it lets me save quickly, because this is where I'm going to wrap things up for this week. Now that we're in Ruhr. And pick up next week, starting early next week and the week after that, for the last 2 streams of this game.
Allow me to welcome you to Ruhr, home of the Reinford Company. I sincerely hope that your field study here will be a fulfilling one.
Oh my god, they reset my party again. Alright, we're gonna save here and be done for the night. Have a good night, everybody. See you early next week.